It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G, hey, watch him do it. We survived outside.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap will get to Blue. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is now for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
On now he scored to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. He's going deep this time. a gift. They get it back for second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Second and 10 now. Williams finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Williams to throw on third. Completed to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results of third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
With slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Swift. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him, and now it's 3rd and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Burton. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Running with Swift out of the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling the running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Williams from the gun. This one's caught. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Cairo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
they're tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. Wings didn't open for him. He has stopped shy of the 15.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 8-yard line.
Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
First carry here for the former Temple Owl. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. 3rd and goal. It's Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. A nice Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down, a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19.
Rolling from the gun here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey, check that.
Third and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll hear from the pistol. And they get about 5 on that first down as he sent it down. So 5 still to go now on second.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Nike 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 44-yard line.
Come on. Set. Take it.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. That is Cox. He's got Lamb. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lion.
The first carry now. Rashawn Smith. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
From the pistol, Smith. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll work against the blitz. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down.
No, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Go!
Guy plays straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys pushing for a late spark before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw here. On the screen here to Blue. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Check down into the hands of Swift. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Williams. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now here's Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw to start the drive. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Pass play now. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Rocco leading. Packers 60.
They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that tech may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 22. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Gabe York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
There's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He's looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Williams will look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down, here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, it's Blue. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. That's good for Cowboys first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Alert! Alert!
Lone back gets the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, and not only sink them touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is that on?
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right up the gut. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Smith reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready to go.
Williams to throw on 1st. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Williams brought in. And he's brought down right to the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down, Williams to throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. He gets It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Little momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going tight end run here. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, you get that ball in your belly, baby. You got almost no time to process what the line's going to do. You better make your decision and hit it downhill. Excellent vision to find the opening and get things started well here on 1st down.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Running behind center with Swift. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Marquise Bell on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. The 50. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Trying to get some more. Don't outpack. This ain't talking down on whiz out like you ain't go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your big 5 years. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play on
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now to the running back. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 38-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over
decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. This is Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, but had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
But more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, we give to Blue. And he's all touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor will work with.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. On now he's scored to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Gronk. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw. And finds Kmet downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
The Bears now within one score in the fourth. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 30. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out cost him 15 yards plus. He's out of bounds at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Check out.
They start the drive with blue. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Trying the right side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 19 light.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 42-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to get to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now here's Williams. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. He'll throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Romadudes a touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
For Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. Shoves him off. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
This isn't even loud. I just want to run. I just want to...
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
Setting up to pass. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That's completed right side. And they're gonna bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one hits for 30. That's good for Cowboys first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Middle moves. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go! Panther 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the
to throw.
29-yard line.
On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Every eye in this place now staring directly at Cade York. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected,
moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Making some progress here. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.